we'll pass this over to you.
Yeah, we'll chat. Yeah.
It's up to you, mate. You can
do whatever you want.
Do what you want with it. Oh, we're on our way. Wow. Is that thumbs up meaning we're on? Fantastic. Well, we're here pitch side at Wembley Stadium ahead of the Sky Bet Championship playoff final. Ollie day on Dublin here. Lads, it's first and foremost, it's boiling, isn't it? I mean,
warm down here. Jumper was not the right attire.
You look very smart though, so I'll give you that, Ollie. Just give us a general sense of what you've seen so far, walking up Wembley Way, getting yourself into the building. It's a wonderful day, isn't it?
It's incredible, isn't it? I mean, this is what football's about. Coventry and Luton, League Two 5 years ago, and now we're here. So you can really feel the excitement from both sets of fans. It's going to be a really special day today.
And I guess both of you two are going to be very, very busy. Dion, Ollie, you'll be pulled from pillar to post. Dion, you'll be chatting to many people, showing your face, reminding them of the glory days of yesteryear. I mean that with the greatest respect.
Yes.
But they're almost back there, aren't they? Almost.
Almost. I think both teams are almost there. This is, what it's like, mate. You go on over the white line on the day like today, and the energy's sapped. You've got to know how to use the energy, the excitement of the day. I've just walked from a hotel to here. I mean, if it was the Luton side of the stadium, I would have been okay, but it's the Coventry side. Took me about 25 minutes, but loads of photos. They're in good spirits. The noise is incredible already, and nobody's in here. It's going to be brilliant.
What do we think with regards to the way that the teams are matched up? We saw two sets of semi-finals where, I mean, let's be honest, there's a lot of talks of fairy tales, and we're talking about that because of the history of both football clubs, but without doubt, following Burnley and Sheffield United, these are in the top four best teams of the Championship, aren't they?
Yeah, exactly that. I mean, Luton have been a force to be reckoned with now for 2 seasons, and they've really gone from strength to strength, so it's going to be challenging to test their athleticism, getting around a bigger pitch. Obviously, we speak a lot about Kenilworth Road and how effective they were there. But I think their athleticism may help them and may come out on top, because me and Dion were talking earlier, and Coventry play an expansive way, and they're looking to play out. Can they handle the pressure of the occasion to carry on doing that? It'll be exciting to find out.
Pressure must be that key word, Dion, because we're going to have a full house in here, of course, because it is the biggest game in domestic football. How on earth do you filter that out? How do you make sure that it's all about just 11v11 on here and not everything else?
Yeah, and a while ago we know. well, I did longer than you. It's just knowing that you've got to take the occasion in. You've got to enjoy it at the same time as doing your job. It is very difficult, but it's balancing, the excitement and controlling the adrenaline as well. This is your chance.
Yeah.
This is what they have to do. This is your chance to get to the big time. That's what it's all about, Puts. It's all about doing your job, making sure you do your job better than your opposite number, and then hopefully you'll come out on top. Massive game for both.
And given the fact that we've seen similarities with both, points deductions, dropping down the leagues, we saw Luton, of course, come out of the Football League altogether. For the Coventry City that you knew, and given where they've been, it would be transformative, wouldn't it, to get into the Premier League again?
100%. I mean, I'm taking it away from the players and the staff and even the club, but the fans have travelled all over the country. They've been to Birmingham, been to Northampton, they've gone wherever they need to go.
Literally just watching home games, of course.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's just, they've spent a fortune. I think football fans in general, Luton fans would have been all over the country as well, and they would have spent fortunes to go and watch their team play. You forget how much fans spend. This is the reward for all that money they spend, and the players have got to know that. And I'm a massive fan of players having a little bit of pressure when it comes into games like this. They have to know. I would imagine the Luton players will know how much the fans mean to them.
Yeah, for sure. I was lucky enough to go in there a couple of weeks ago and be around Rob and the team. And
what was the atmosphere like?
It was amazing.
Yeah,
it was amazing. That's why I'm quietly confident they're going to win today, because what they've set up there, the culture they've still got all the staff, physios that were there from the conference days, and they know what it means, and they instill that into the new lads who have kicked the team on to another level. And I just fancy their chances today. I'm hoping today is the right moment for it all to click.
What's a key thing, isn't it? You talk about from non-league all the way up to potentially the Premier League. Pelly Ruddock-Panzer is a shining example of that. I mean, that story in itself is unbelievable.
Amazing. And Pelly, for anyone that knows Pelly, he's a real character. And he's been the heartbeat of Luton Town throughout that time, and he's a pleasure to play with. And every season you've been challenged and you're going up the leagues, and he's kicked on and he's proved he's good enough to be there, and then he'll go and better it and prove he's good enough to be there. And I really hope for him he gets the opportunity to do it.
I hope if Luton do go through, I want Coventry win next Coventry. If Luton win, I hope there's some kind of documentary on Pelly, because
it'd be amazing.
what a story.
Yeah.
The guy's done incredibly well, deserves to be here through all the hard work that he's put in.
Well, I mean, we could do that right now. We can get it nailed on right now. We could go present exec producers on that, split it 3 ways. If it's
Sounds good to me,
success.
I'm in.
We can say we've seen documentaries about football clubs, not naming any names, of course, that go and around the world. Maybe we could do the Pelly Ruddock story.
When puts his 3 ways is 40.
Yes, that's the way
how
it
he
works.
works.
That's the
I'm
best
glad you
way
cleared that up
to
now.
break things down. So come on then, give me a prediction then for you both.
I think it'll be 1-0 Luton Town today.
Who's going to score?
Pelly Ruddock.
Okay. I mean, that's fairy tale
If
right
that
there, Ollie.
happens,
Wow.
I think it could be that.
Yeah.
There's definitely a Netflix documentary there.
I think big players come to big occasions. Gyökeres will get both goals 2-1.
Wow. Gyökeres to get both goals 2-1. Coventry City win for Dion Dublin. And a win for you, Ollie, with regards to Luton Town. Well, that is it. We're going to be kicking off at 4:45. It's baking it already. I'm sure that's going to play a part. These two are legends. You're legends for watching. Thank you so very much. Bye.